Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to discuss some information about Laos Country. First, this is the national flag of Laos Country. The flag was first adopted in 1945 under the short-lived Lao Isara government of 1945 and 1946 by the Penal Lao. It is one of the three flags that currently communist country that does use any communist symbolism. The current flag was adopted on December 2, 1975. When it became a socialist state, the real flag before 1975 remains in use by a number of European before. The design of the Laos flag, a horizontal triangle of red and blue, double height and red charged with a white circle in the center. The diameter of white circle is 4 feet and the height of the blue band. It's designed by Maha Silava Virabong. Let's move on to the history of Laos Country. Lansang is the oldest name of Laos. After a period of internal conflict, Lansang broke into three separate kingdoms. First, Luang Prabang, Bitang, and Chimpasak. In 1893, the three territories came under a French protectorate and were united to form what is now known as Laos. Laos, founded on July 19, 1946. This is the map of Laos. Laos is a landlocked nation located in the middle of the Southeast Asian Peninsula. The population is approximately 6,803,699, is divided into 17 provinces and one prefecture, and shares borders with Myanmar, Cambodia, China, Thailand, and Vietnam. Next. The total area of Laos is 236,800 kilometers squared and 147,114 miles, and approximately 70% is mountainous. The geography of Laos is characterized by mountainous state terrain, narrow river, valleys, dense forest, and low agricultural potential. Only around 4% the total land is suitable for farming. So this is the pictures of mountainous and land, rivers, valleys. This is the pictures of Laos. Next is the language used in Laos. The national language of Laos Country called Lao or Lao Tian, the official language of Laos. And then they have 86 different languages used. People, race, and ethnicity. The people of Laos is called Lao. Lao government only recognized 49 ethnic groups with 160 ethnic subgroups, but not recognize them as an indigenous people of the country of Laos. Next is Laos national costume and representation, and will be discussed by Bernie Asen.
Go.
Nowadays, economic development changes followed by the way people dress up. But if you visit to Laos country, you will still notice that they can still maintain their traditional costume. Laos has a traditional costume called the Sin and Salong for women and men. Sin is the national garment worn by Lao women, and Salong is a national costume worn by Lao men. Sin is simply a tube skirt made up of silk and cotton, which signifies or it symbolizes the status or symbol of a woman. And Salong is long and big pants colored or dyed in different as ang Salong is big pants worn by Lao men. It is usually made of dyed pants, dyed pants with t-shirt and partner with knee-long socks. Here is what it looks like, the national costume of Laos. Politics and political system. The politics of the Lao People's Democratic Republic, or commonly known as Laos, takes place in the framework of a one party, is the One People Revolutionary Party, or LPRP. Their president is Baunhang Burachi. The politics of Lao is the only yun na. Laos People's Democratic Republic is the only republic that endorses communism in the world. Education system. The education of Lao, in the current structure of Lao education, their primary education is 5 years, compulsory, followed by another 3 years for post-secondary or lower secondary, and another 3 years for higher secondary, meaning it has 6 years during their secondary, but it will be followed for another 3 to 7 years for post-secondary education. You will notice now that they are very different with our education system in the Philippines, because our primary education has 6 years before you can finish the primary, and they have the same secondary education within 6 years, but will not have the 3 to 7 years for post-secondary education. Man. Topic is the camera.
Action.
The next information about Laos is economy and currency, which will be discussed by Mrs.
Okay.
The next information about Laos Country is economy and currency. It will be discussed to you by Mary Ann Opsimar.
Okay. A topic to be discussed about Laos Country is economy and currency. Laos has mixed economy in which the government has implemented gradual economic and business reforms to liberalize its domestic markets. So the type of economy of Laos Country is mixed economy. Mixed economy, it consists of private and government sectors. Despite of the mixed economy that is implemented by the government, their economy is among the least developed and poorest countries in Asia. And Laos is the second highest poverty rate in Southeast Asia. So Laos keep the official national currency of Laos, which is denoted on banknote. It has been the official currency of Laos since 1952. So this is the currency sign of Laos Country, and this is the picture of their money, Lao Country. Costumes and traditions. Advanced traditions are very strong in Laos, with the belief in traditional spirits being a common cultural tie among the Laom, Laotiong, and Laoslong. Although such beliefs are strictly organized according to local traditions, collectively the Lao believes in a spirit superior to us at Sana Way. Next is the costumes and traditions of Laos Country. Here are some pictures of examples of dances and songs of Laos Country. Arts and literature. Laos has a long tradition of oral literature, including folk tales, children's stories, proverbs, parables, and poems. The arts of Laos. What's that? The arts of Laos, the visual, dramatic, musical, and literary arts of Laos draw primarily from religious and local traditional resources. However, in contemporary towns, especially those along the Mekong River, has been exposed to other cultures and traditions, largely through Thai mass media. Lam or cup is love poetry set to music, performed as a solo or in duets. That's the one.
Okay.
Next is Lao literature refers to the written production of Laotian peoples. It immigrates and to Lao language works. Lao arts involves the myriad of forms creative, cultural expression. Here are some examples of their arts and literature. What's that? It is a fabric made through weaving, and next is gastronomy and food practices. These are their foods, their
Yes. Tinalidakul.
these are their traditional foods. This is the sticky rice, the trifecta of Lao national cuisines are sticky rice, lard, and tam mak home. The most famous Lao dish is the lard. Laotian cuisine is the cuisine of Laos, which is distinct from other Southeast Asian cuisines. The staple food of the Lao is steamed sticky rice, staple diet in common with neighboring Southeast Asian countries. The Lao diet is based on rice, while the sticky rice is eaten by hand. Long grain rice is always eaten with a spoon and fork.
Sharing that.
That would be all. Thank you. That's all.
And that will be all. Thank you.
Balik-balik namin nga sa mga klase.